Greetings and salutations, Stackers. I am back this week at the Rubin Museum of Art for their screening, their weekly cabaret cinema screening, and this week they are featuring Shindo's ONIBABA. Now, Shindo is an interesting cat. He's somebody who came up a little after Kurosawa broke the Japanese film market onto the world stage, really kind of created world cinema with Rashomon in 1950. He started working in the 40s actually as an art director with the great Kanji Mizoguchi, and struck out in his own just after the post-war era. Like his contemporaries, Seijun Suzuki and Shinoda, worked in the 50s, didn't really make his name until the 60s. Those cats worked in noir, and well, Suzuki went on to make these really bad crap. I don't know how you got to see Seijun Suzuki to take in the full measure of the man. Anybody who's seen Tokyo Drifter knows that A, that's where Tarantino comes from, and B, it's uncategorizable. I don't care if that's not a word, it is now. Anyway, but Shinoda pretty much made his name for two works of the supernatural from the 60s. The most famous of these is probably Kuroneko, which features one of the most famous supernatural cats in film history, and the second is an earlier effort, tonight's film, ONIBABA, which features a supernatural mask, and it's about the power that this mask affords when seeking revenge, but also the toll that it takes. Like a lot of films that were made in this era, they're all metaphors for Japan post-war, how they were suffering, what the legacy of Hiroshima meant to them, and and especially to Shinoda, because not only was he Kanji Mizoguchi's art director, and not only was Mizoguchi his mentor, but he also Shinoda was also from Hiroshima, so he didn't make a lot of musical comedies, this guy. But the works that he did do were indelible, and they last to this day. And ONIBABA I have not seen in a long time, and I'm going to get a chance to see it again tonight at the fabulous Swank screening space. Not for nothing did they call it cabaret cinema. You can sit with a cocktail, stretch your legs. It's a treat. So anyway, I'm getting ready to do that, and I will be back later on tonight with my recap of the movie, my sum up, my follow up, my 2 cents. I'm looking forward to catching this again. Anyway, check me later on YouTube TV. I'll be back with the recap, and as always, stick with me, Stackers.